So we've finally made it to Sunderland at the FastNed charging hub. If you look up, solar panels everywhere, and if you look at these, 350 kilowatts. 350. This little thing can only have 50, but we're going to try it anyway. So we're going to have a look at here. So we're going to select CCS, which is 175 kilowatts. Take that off. It's a bit of a beefy one, huh? He says. Okay, and then click start. Price per outlet 39 per kilowatt. Pay. Verifying. Insert your card and payment terminal. Hold it in front of the thing. And it's going, verifying you're allowed to start charging, and away we go. Oh, I do like the sound of a charger. As Bobby Llewellyn was, 36% currently, and yeah, we'll see how that goes along. Let's see what does that do. General information. Yeah, zipping along. So Sunderland. We're going to take a walk around because this is what I would consider a charging hub. There's no disrespect to everyone else that has charging hubs now, but solar panels, fast chargers, and 50 kilowatt chargers around here and up there caters for everyone. There's the Zoe parked behind us on an AC as well, so even Zoes are catered for from the lower charging speeds and different connections. And as you can see, contactless payment, simple, easy, and within minutes we're charging. We're back at our charger. This is a 350 kilowatt charger, but obviously my car can only pull 50. It's now within 4 minutes. We're now up to 44%. We started on 35. So it's got a decent amount of charging in the car already. This thing was just easy, simple, quick, reliable it seems, and the infrastructure's there to cater for it. So all in all, I think a very good experience, and obviously a much needed boost on our long ass road trip that we've got. I think we've now hit the 250 mile range, so we've now got just under 400 miles to go, with a total of 616 miles. So this actually shows so far several things. How easy it is to charge in this country. And we've used multiple different types. So FastNed, Shell, and Alpha. So we use all three of those, all different methods. Whether it's contactless payment, RFID cards. Now obviously that does need to standardise, and that is coming with contactless payment like this one and some of the others. So you don't have to use RFID cards on any of these that we've used. You can use the contactless payment, and that's becoming a standard. We're doing a 616 mile road trip in a day to prove all of these points to all the naysayers that say you can't do long trips in EVs, and to test the infrastructure. There's been so many different conversations about the infrastructure not ready. What if everyone gets an EV car? It's just not there. Simply isn't true. We've travelled up from 7 o'clock this morning with no issues, no problems at all. The one minor thing was we got to a charger and it was being used. 2 minutes down the road, we got to another one. Easy. So we're going to let this run, and I'm going to get in the warm. Hi guys, so we've now stopped at one of our other points in Kendal, and we're now 320 odd miles in, a couple of 100 miles to go on the way back, and we've stopped at a multi-story with 4 Instavolts. So let's have a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're charging. So the journey over here through like the Pennines and the Lake District was really good. Unfortunately, we came here a bit dark in terms of towards the latter evening, so we're down here about 5 o'clock in the evening. So we haven't really managed to see much, but I'm sure it's very scenic during the day. Still some crappy weather again, so that has hindered things a little bit. We're a little bit behind, but sure to make up some progress on the way home. Hi guys, it's dark now, as you can see, so we're peering into the dark. But we've stopped at Haydock Park. We're 400 miles in, a couple of 100 miles to go. Again, been easy. We've stopped at a Polar charger, and again, easy. Just swipe the card, good to go. Nothing in this journey so far has been difficult so far, apart from the weather, and to be honest, more the actual driving. Not the infrastructure, not the payment types, not the getting things working. The infrastructure, in my opinion, is okay, and it's fine, and it works. The problem that we've got at the moment is how long it takes to actually drive anywhere. And this will be the same for a nice car. You still have the same distance, but what we've been discussing earlier really is how much safer this has made it. So we're on our 6th charge. We stopped for about 20-30 minutes each time, apart from one, and I feel fine. You know, I've been driving the 400 miles so far, and it hasn't bothered me one bit. Coffee and cake helped in Kendal. Coffee and cake helped. But it's been absolutely fine, and it just shows that you can do these long journeys. A bit of planning with one and then the backup, which we had, and everything was absolutely fine. I think the only thing that slowed us down really is the weather today. That's really kind of hindered like range and maybe distance and things like that. It's cleared up a bit now, and to be honest, we're making pretty good speed now on the way back. We've averaged about, I think, 65, 68 miles an hour on the motorways. I haven't been careful, but I haven't been over speeding, and it's been fine. So the next stop will be the M6 toll, or round the bottom of the M6 toll towards Birmingham, and then probably Milton Keynes after that. We'll give you updates on there, and yeah, so everything good so far. So we haven't killed each other yet either.
It's been fine,
but we might.
Give it time.
Give it time. So hi guys, so I'm at a SO garage for an Instavolt. We got down to Browner mode with 6 miles left because they'd blocked roads off to a Holiday Inn that we just couldn't get to. So we hunted around. There's here with 2 Instavolt chargers. So we're just charging now for the final leg back to Milton Keynes, and we'll update you then. We're close to 500 miles now. Weather's still been a bit crappy, but we've found a good charger, and should be good for the remaining journey. Next update will be at Milton Keynes. Gary's driving at the moment, and I'll be driving back from Milton Keynes. So all in all, been great, easy, no problems. This is actually the first real issue we had, which we had a 15-mile range to kind of get us somewhere else, and that was enough. And alternatively, there was 2 7-kilowatt chargers further down the road that we could use, potentially top up, and then just get somewhere else. So all good. Evening everyone. So as you can see, it's cold. We finally arrived at the Milton Keynes charging hub, where we're just topping up to 50 miles so we can get back to Hitchin, and so Gary can get on his way home. And this will conclude the episode this week. So pretty much what we had in the last hour and a half, 2 hours, was horrendous. Oh, lights just got out. And nothing but road closures due to flooding between the Midlands and down towards Milton Keynes. When we tried to go to Rugby, that was closed, and coming down towards Milton Keynes, there's a big accident just outside the coachway as well, so that didn't help either. So we're here now. We're at 550 odd miles with another 25-30 miles to go, so it's 580, so it's not too bad. It's not far off the 600 we wanted to do. We've pretty much proved that it's not the charging infrastructure that isn't right, it's the travelling, the roads that are crap, the amount of roadworks on the roads that slow things down, the heavy rain that was today. Everything but the charging. All the chargers worked. So they worked flawlessly. There was one that we couldn't get to just because road closure, so it wasn't the chargers. So really, you can do long distances, and actually what an EV does, it's actually made those long distances safer and cheaper. So safer because you're forced to take more breaks, and it allows you to do a journey of that size safer. I don't really feel tired at all. Gary only done the last sort of couple legs of it. So it wasn't tiredness, even though, I mean, it's a late day. I think we've done about 18 hours, 7 o'clock this morning, and it's now 12:30 at night. But alternatively, like, it's cheaper. We worked out, I think it's roughly about £50 compared to about £100 that it costs to do the entire journey in, say, a nice car. If you take away the charging times, it's the same amount of time a ICE car would have taken to do it. You wouldn't do that in a full go. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Share this video, please. That would be really much appreciated. It helps with my channel. If you want to take a look at Patreon and support me in that way, that'd be much appreciated. And until next time, thanks very much. Bye-bye. Just past Leeds.
We're at a Shell station north of York.
We haven't killed each other yet either.
It's been fine.
But we might.
Give it time.
Give it time. And we've pretty much proved